and welcome to the Kodiak Chat podcast. My name is Clara, and I'm here with my co-host.
Hi, my name is Shireen Sherpa.
And so today, this is so exciting. We have our very first podcast. I just want to start out by saying it's been 1 year since online classes started. And I wanted to ask you, do you remember what you felt like when classes first went online? I have some stories, but I want to hear your stories.
Okay, well, I was really happy. Honestly, I was very delighted that they were online because I did not want to go to school. But now I'm getting sick of online school, so I really want to go back in person.
You know what? I gotten used to online school. I kind of like I was talking to my math teacher actually today. Really great teacher if you're listening. Hello. So we were talking about, and she was saying like maybe hybrid, like maybe if we were to go back like partially, like to have class like maybe once a week instead of twice a week, and then it's like mostly online, but then also still able to like see other students.
Yeah.
I remember, so the reason I remember this is because I was thinking that I was going to wake up on my birthday last year and they're going to say classes are canceled. I was going to be like, woo, it's my birthday present. And then I woke up to an email saying, we know that there's coronavirus, but you need to still come to school. Just hand sanitize. And then the next day we got an email saying like school is canceled.
Oh,
It was
okay.
that Friday and it was this week.
Oh, it was like a belated birthday.
Yeah, exactly. It was just as good. So then we got to do finals from home, which was kind of good. So let's we actually have not even started on our notes yet. So we're off to a great start. So we have a couple guests today. One of our guests should be joining us shortly. And so you'll get to talk to her pretty soon. So the first thing that we wanted to actually talk about is okay, I know. So we have a question that we're going to be asking our guests. Maybe while we're waiting for Angelina to join, we can talk about it a little bit. And that is, what is the craziest thing that has happened to you or that you have witnessed at Cascadia?
To be honest, my life is kind of boring, so there hasn't been a lot of crazy things happening to me. But I do like something unordinary that happened to me at Cascadia was like one time I was walking through Cascadia and I found my history professor's wallet on the ground. So that was kind of weird.
Oh my goodness, this is a good story. Continue. I'm intrigued.
Okay, well, he wasn't my professor at the time, but like
Okay.
my friend's professor. We found the wallet, so we took it to the lost and found, and that was it.
That's a good story. I like that one. Mine was okay. So our guest is here, so we'll talk about the rest of the stories then after she joins. Hello, welcome. So we have our guest here. If you've never met her, you want to introduce yourself really quick?
Yeah, I'm Angelina. I'm the Public Relations and Outreach Coordinator on EAB.
Yes, and even if you have not met her, you've definitely seen her posts on our Instagram at Cascadia Kodiaks. She's one of our students that manage that Instagram account along with myself. And so we are actually in the middle of talking about some crazy stories or things we've witnessed on campus. And I was wondering if you had a story to share with us today.
Yeah, I do actually. I was thinking about this and I couldn't really think of anything, but I finally thought of something. It was I actually wasn't working for EAB yet. It was when my sister was actually on the CEO team and I was visiting her at the ARC, and that was like my first time at the ARC. And as we were leaving, we witnessed a fight break out and it was kind of scary. It was in like the room that's near the bathroom at the bottom of the ARC.
Yes.
And we were like, we kind of just like kept walking. I think it was like a planned fight because when we like left the building, we saw one of the guys like run out and jump into a car and then like drive away really fast.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So that was my first impression of the art. You know.
So dramatic, bro.
Okay, now my story's not even that exciting anymore because I was gonna just talk about, you know how the elevators are always you guys get those emails that say like, oh, the elevator's out.
Oh, yeah.
I was one of those people in there with our mascot, Cody, and another student who will be joining us later as a guest pretty soon. And that did not like fully break down, but so the elevators, okay, there's a couple elevators that are really sketchy. I feel like we need to talk about these. I
Mhm.
trust the elevators at Cascadia. I just got to put that out there. Never let me down. Well, a little bit, but not too much. And so one time we were distributing the TP Times, the OG Cascadia students. Remember what that is? And so we had to go up and down all the elevators. Oh, you know what? No. That was a different time. We did get stuck in the elevator that time in the library, just for a short amount of time. The time I'm thinking about is when we were with Cody, and I think like Cody was a little. I was doing some research on bears today, and which we'll also talk about later. I'm going way off topic, but I found out that Kodiak bear is like literally the biggest bear. So I have a feeling that Cody kind of helped us stall the elevator that is outside. It like kind of goes from like the Arc. It's like the outdoor one, kind of by the Bothell Police Station and the
Oh,
Kodiak Cave.
Super sketchy.
That was a little bit sketchy, and we definitely were stuck in there for about 10 minutes. And um, Cody was talking to us in there and was like, you know what? At least I'm clocked in. I'm getting paid for this.
Exactly.
And then the doors just opened. We didn't even do anything. So that's not nearly as exciting as your story. So hopefully Alan will, our next
Yeah.
guest, will have another great story to share. Okay, now Angelina,
Mhm.
we are going to talk about um, the mood boosters that you make, which we all love. Um, and so this week, the one that's on Instagram is about study tips.
Mhm.
And I just wanted to ask you guys, so we've kind of like shifted to doing school differently. What are some things you'd like to share with students that this is for both Angeline and Shearing. Angeline, you can go first, and then Shearing, you can go. Tell us one tip that you'd like to give students that helps you study better.
I think for me, it's definitely making a to-do list because I think it's good to like write down everything that you have to do for the week because it's really, helpful to see everything laid out so you know like, okay, this is what's due first. Like I need to do that first. I think having it all out there can seem like overwhelming, but I think it helps me just know what I need to work on and like when things are due. And I think that's just makes you feel like prepared for the week, like writing it all down.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. Listen up, guys. Speaking facts. Shearing, what about you?
Um, well, I don't have a lot of study tips, but like for me, when I'm doing like some kind of work that needs um that doesn't need like a lot of reading, say like math, I usually like put on music and like I sing along and I like do my math homework while singing. And another tip for like memorization, for like biology or like chemistry, when I'm reading the textbook, I like to read in like a Russian accent in my own head. I feel like it helps.
That's such, I've never even thought of that, but that's literally like exclusive facts right here. That makes sense. Like you could literally like read in like an English accent or something. You'll just remember yourself like pronouncing it that. Shearing, that's such a good idea.
Like that would make it
Okay,
more
guys.
entertaining to read.
Yeah, oh my goodness, it'd be so much fun. Okay, I'm literally gonna try that. I have some biology chapters I need to catch up on.
Yeah.
That is a great idea. I didn't really like prepare a study tip, but I have to agree that making a checklist that has been something that's like saved me. I do that. I was starting when the pandemic started. That's when I really started my checklist, and I have to say that for me, this doesn't work for everyone, but I like to like get up early and then see how much I can get done before 9 a.m. And it just kind of makes me feel accomplished. It
Wow.
doesn't always work, but if I can like kind of figure out what my priorities are and then also doing like the busy work assignments, just getting them out all at once in the mornings, it kind of feels good. Kind of like, oh, I got something done. And then you can turn it in and you're like, oh, don't have to worry about that anymore. That would be mine.
Yeah. I wish I could do that.
Same.
So.
That's like
Oh,
just what I'm thinking of.
I was gonna say you were talking about what was your study tip? I'll
Russian
take it.
accent
No, the one before that.
Music.
singing.
Oh, it was when you're talking about math. About
Oh,
when, yeah, that's what you're talking about. I agree. I do my math assignments like while I'm like watching a YouTube video or like listening to a podcast. because like as long as you like know the formulas, I feel like you need to focus at some point, but then you can also just kind of like write out all the formulas and then type them into WAMAP. We all know WAMAP. Great, great
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, I'm taking a
Um,
drawing class this quarter, so it's nice. I just watch like a movie or a show while I'm doing it because I can still focus, but then it's nice to have like background noise too.
yes. We only have a few more minutes with Angelina here. She has to go, so I have a couple more things I want to cram into this. And just like I was looking at your mood booster, one thing that I've been so terrible at, I just feel like I need to share, is to like a lot of people say, I want to know your opinions on this. A lot of people say that you should not study and sleep and work in the same place. Personally, I do it all in the same place. Like doing this podcast right now, my computer is sitting on my bed right now. What are your opinions on this situation that a lot of students are dealing with online school, online work,
I mean,
online sleeping?
yeah. I mean, obviously do whatever like makes you comfortable, but I think like I don't really ever do anything from my bed because I just think I get kind of tired when I'm there. Like I, have my blanket or something. I get too like cozy and then I start getting sleepy. So I think
Yeah, that's a good point.
it is good to like switch it up sometimes. Like I go out like somewhere, go sit somewhere else because I think it helps me like focus, I guess. And if I do everything in the same spot, it's like you want to have difference, since you're at home, you want to kind of like you're going to class, you need to like switch it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I just struggle a little bit with transferring areas. Well, I don't have a desk in my room, so that might also be the situation. I should get one of those to work with that. Sherry, what about you? You also kind of work from a desk, don't you?
Yeah, but before I had my desk, I used to work like on the bedroom floor.
Yeah, you know what? I've done that before too. It works.
Comfortable there. Like you lie down, but you're not on your bed, so like you're
Yeah,
not comfortable enough to like fall asleep.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
uncomfortable enough to like not be focused. It's kind of like a mix.
yes, I agree. Okay, we have one more thing we need to talk about on this um, mood booster here, and that is the tip that you gave, and that was going outside with this sunny weather coming up. Well, we hope it stays sunny. It will get sunny at some point. We also live in the Seattle area, so the weather's a little unpredictable when it comes to rain. But I would have to say that recently, sometimes I like take my biology worksheets on a little walk and I like read them and then I think about them for a couple steps and then like I look back down at them. That's another good tip. Or just take your stuff outside. I love that you shared that. That's so great.
Yeah, I think it's just good to, I mean, even just go outside. You don't have to bring your stuff out too. Just take a break sometimes. And especially with the nicer weather, it's, nice to go outside and do your work if you are able to.
Yeah, I agree. That's so great. Well, thank you so much, Angelina, for coming. I hope that you can come on another episode at some point.
Yes,
Have fun at your other meetings.
I will.
And Shearing and I will get back to our other topics and guests. But thank you so much for coming,
Yes,
and we'll see you later.
me.
Oh, that was so great. She's so sweet.
Mhm.
Angelina has been working on EAB for 2 years, actually. This is her second year.
Oh my god.
Um, so
She's been here since
she,
freshman?
what was
Since
that?
she's freshman?
Wait, what?
So she's been working here since she was a freshman, right?
She's a running start student, so she was working here junior year, and then she's her
Mm.
senior year.
Wow.
Yeah, really cool, really cool person. Okay, and I worked with her last year too. She's so great. Can't say enough great things about her. Okay, so we have another guest for today's episode. This guest is a former CEO, also now working at another really great place on campus. One of my best friends, super great. We are excited to have Alan come on. So let him into the Zoom. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Welcome to the Kodiak chat. So, do you want to introduce yourself really quick?
Yeah, um, damn, I needed the background though.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Yes, we do have backgrounds. If you're watching on YouTube, we have backgrounds.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my name is Alan. I work for the Center for Cultural Community and Inclusion for Skiddy College.
Yes.
So I'm happy to be here.
What would you really quick? What should students know about the center? I know that when we were on campus, that was such a central point on campus where everyone saw it, everyone stopped in. But now it's virtual and online, and students can still attend. What should students know about that?
Yeah, well, so basically, we're still like we still provide like a lot of information about like everything like the students need. Like you can just come and chat with us. We have several people like sometimes just coming in and chatting with us. We do like meaningful cultural like discussions, conversations. We also do like scholarship information. We provide like individual student support, and then we also give like the opportunities for attending conferences. So like this year since it's all online, well, all those conferences are gonna be held online, but like we hopefully like next years or like even years before that, we have always done the conferences physically. So like students come with us different cities, and it's really good for like a lot of engagement with people from other colleges as well.
Wow, that is really cool. I'm so glad that is still up and running and going during the pandemic. We have a few other questions for you. I'm not sure if you read the questions, but Shiring and we're asking students on the podcast today, what is the craziest thing that you've experienced on campus or witnessed?
Um, okay, so I believe this was probably around fall of last year,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah?
We were still like doing like presential school, and we were going to school. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that was probably even before that, but I think that was it. No, she was actually like winter, I believe. So um so at that time weeks before that I got surgery for my knee. He's like I
Oh,
got
yes.
injured, and I got like
On campus,
ACL
actually,
surgery. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
On the soccer field on campus. That was where it all went
yeah.
down.
So
That's
a
another
couple
story for
weeks.
another day.
So a couple weeks before that, I did the surgery and everything. I was like using crutches, and we were I was in a chemistry lab class that day. Like the labs are like in the very top of the buildings, the last floor of the buildings, and then I don't know what happened. There was like a fire drill. Something was like smoking, and
Oh,
then
yes, I remember this.
yeah.
Continue, continue. This is a good story.
So it was smoking, like there was smoke somewhere. I don't know what happened. So like they started like like doing the drill, and everybody needed to like leave. Um so everybody leave like everybody left like so fast. And because there was like no elevator, like everything, like, and I was in crutches, like I needed to go like down the stairs like step by step, so like it took me like half an hour or something like that, because it was like in the third floor.
Yeah.
So at the end, I just like came there, and like everybody was like outside, just like in groups, and I was like, oh my, like, I was so tired about that, and that was like really crazy for me, because like I was like, oh my gosh, like what's happening, and I'm just like these like crutches, like what's happening to me, and like a little time after that, like we realized that there was like some student have like left the popcorn in the
Yeah.
microwave and started like just smoking a lot, and so that
Sherry,
was really crazy.
that is a really crazy. I actually remember that day. I wanted to ask Sherry, do you remember the day when there was that fire drill?
No, I don't.
Okay, so I actually do, but I left early that day. Like I was gonna work, but then like my class was over and I was like, oh, I need to finish some assignments, so I'll go home. But I remember I came home and I started getting like emergency alerts, like there's a fire on campus, everyone evacuate.
Right.
And I was thinking like, okay, of all the times, like I mean, I don't want to be on campus when there's a fire, but also that is kind of interesting to witness.
And
Um,
it was also very funny because there was along me there was like three professors with me. So they were like all around me. Like there was one in front of me, one behind me, and one in my side, like helping me. And I feel
That's so
like
nice of them.
such
Do you want to
an
give any shout
old.
outs to professors that helped you?
I don't really remember who they were, but like it was like I felt like so fragile at times. I was like, oh my god.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that we're all safe. And also, I should point out that it wasn't a real fire. It was just a student left some popcorn in the microwave for a little too long, and it triggered a full fire evacuation.
Yeah.
That is a good story. I'm glad that you shared that with other students because we don't have those types of things on campus anymore. So, also, I wanted to say, going back a little bit to the center, you guys have an Instagram now. Do you want to give a quick shout out to that Instagram? And we'll add it to the podcast description probably as well.
Yeah, so it's we just made it like this quarter.
Mm-hmm.
We got like new logo and everything for it.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting. So we can just gonna be like the underscore center, I guess, Kodiak.
Yes, that is
So
it.
that's gonna be it. And we post like all events in there. Because we before that we were just posting like on Facebook and the IP application. So right now, like it's better because we can reach out for more people and everything. So
Yes, Instagram is a great way to do that. Now, moving back, Alan, you last year were a CEO and
right,
you're
yeah.
doing great things this year. But Shearing and I are CEOs this year. We wanted to know, do you have any good CEO stories or things you want to talk about from your days as a CEO last year?
For sure. So one of the things that I really like was like we don't do this anymore because we're online, but like I really like to do tabling.
Yes. Oh, I love that too.
Because we like besides like giving information for students and everything, they came like to talk and we like meet new people and everything. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
So that was like my one of the main things. Um, I also remember when we did the orientation, like when we prepared for orientation for the
Yeah.
students. So that was pretty big too, because like I was kind of nervous because I like before that I have like never like gave a tour to like a big group of people,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, dang, like I gotta give a tour like for 3, 4 groups of people.
Yeah, that was really
So
fun.
so that was really fun, and like you actually feel like in charge, or like you feel like like the whole college, and you're like, damn, like
Yeah.
I'm part of it. So
Yeah.
um so that was really good. Um, Also, it may something that I really valued too was like the very beginning when we all as a group as a team we met and then we started like talking about us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh
for
yeah, that was good. I like that.
because every one of us talk with I don't know about like 30 minutes or an hour or something like that
Yeah.
about us. So that really helps. Like knowing the other person and like knowing how you're gonna work together and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like that too.
Yeah, training is fun. We'll advertise this more later, but if you want to be a CEO next year, it's really fun. Training is really fun. This year was a little bit different because it was mostly online. Um, I had another question. Oh, this is what I was going to say. For my crazy story, it involves you. So, do you
Okay.
remember when we were taking Cody out and we were giving out gummy bears on campus?
Right.
And
Yeah.
we use that elevator that's like outdoors, and it's like kind of by the arc, and it's like kind of
All
sketch.
right.
Do you
That
remember
one.
we got
The
stuck in
the
that
elevator.
elevator
Yeah.
and it didn't open for like 10 minutes, and then like
I know.
we were stuck in there. We're like, is it gonna
I know.
open? We were like, and our phones didn't work because we were inside like a metal box.
Yeah. And I remember because I probably used that one like one time, and it was like still like not opening like for just like a minute or something, but I was like, damn, yeah.
Yeah, I think it happened in the library once too. The library ones always kind of take a while to open. They kind of give you a little scare.
Mm.
When you guys were stuck in the elevator, did you guys just stand around or were you like talking? Like, what did you do for like 10 minutes?
I remember that the other person that was in there with us, I think I mentioned this earlier, said like, "Oh, I'm so glad I'm clocked in. At least I'm getting paid to be stuck in an elevator." I don't really remember. Like, I don't think we were panicked. I think you were like, "Oh yeah, I've done this," because you had your knee surgery, and so you were used to using the elevators, and
Yeah.
you were like, "Oh, I think this one just takes a while to open," and then like 5 minutes later, we're like, yeah, we're like, "Oh, is it done yet?" It was fun. We talked about the center discussion and info.
Oh, there is one more thing that I would like to mention.
Oh yes.
So the center, we also, like, every quarter we have been doing 3 different dropping hours. So basically, for each of them, we just choose like a theme or what, like, important thing about to talk, and then after that we do like games and stuff.
Oh, so much fun.
So yeah, so we do 3 every quarter. So that's really fun to join too for students. So please,
Do you wanna? Do you know what? Do you know what the times are for this next quarter, spring quarter? Or this
We
quarter?
don't know yet, but like,
Okay.
there will always be on Instagram, Facebook, probably 2 weeks before that. So
yes, keep up with them on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll see lots of fun. Thank you so much for coming and joining us today for our very first. This is the first episode.
It's really exciting.
Yes, we're very honored to have you join us for our first episode of the Kodiak Chat. And that's it for your segment, but it's so nice to see you again. Hope you can join again. So, Shearing, we have a game to play today. Yes. And I asked Shearing to come prepared with some. Oh, so can you hear me okay? Is this audio good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure I'm not recording this in terrible audio. So I asked you to prepare, and we're going to play this game called Guess the Bear. And you guys might know our mascot is bear. Might come up during this conversation a couple times. A Kodiak bear, to be exact. Sherry, you want to go first? What bear am I guessing this time?
Okay. Well, for this game, I'm going to not include any part of the name, and I'll try my best to just be using imagery description.
Okay.
Okay, but the first bear, do you want the easy one or the difficult one?
Let's go easy.
Okay, the first one is like the basic bear. Okay.
Oh, brown bear? Mm-hmm. Black bear.
But it's like one of the basic bears in the world.
American brown bear. I did a little bit of bear research before this, but it's been a while. Let's see here. Okay, what's another hint?
I think all bears fish, but this one also fishes.
Is it by any chance a mascot?
It might be a mascot of some other school, but not ours.
Oh, okay. Okay, I need another hint here. Can I get a So it's one of the basic bears.
Mm-hmm. And it's cute.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down.
But it's cute, but it's dangerous.
Okay, well, that also doesn't narrow it down.
Okay, it's a really basic bear.
I'm gonna guess this, and I'm gonna be like, oh, well, I knew that. Okay, so I've guessed brown bear, black bear, It's not a polar bear, is it?
No, it's not. It has brown fur.
Okay. What other bears have brown fur? Is this like a very specific name?
I guess it would be like saying like Kodiak bear, kind of like that, but it's not a Kodiak bear.
I don't know. Okay,
it's found in North America. You can find it in Washington.
Oh, like a grizzly bear.
Yes!
Oh my goodness, I knew that. How did that take me so long?
It is a basic bear, right?
That is so basic. Literally, that's like the basic bear. I guess I was thinking of a brown bear as a grizzly bear. Okay. Oh, that was a good one. That was good. Okay, you ready for mine?
Yeah.
I only wrote down 2 facts about it, but I feel like you should be able to guess it pretty quick. It's pretty easy. Okay. So this bear is native to South Central China.
Panda?
Yes.
Easy.
I was trying to okay. Wait, okay, I have a fun fact though that I found when I was researching bears. So they eat bamboo, Do you know how much bamboo they eat every day?
They eat a lot.
It's a lot. Take a guess in pounds, a number.
30?
More. Well, it can be 30. It said 26 to 84 pounds of bamboo a day. A day. I think they spend their whole life eating it. Honestly, like that sounds like a fun life, not gonna lie. Although I feel like I'd get bored of bamboo.
Yeah. I feel like their teeth would hurt, you know?
I mean, they're probably designed in a way that it just works for them.
That's true, but like if you repeatedly like chew on something, no matter how soft it is, it's like gonna start, hurting, I
Yeah,
think.
I think that's part of what comes with being human and not bear.
Yeah. I wish we
Although
were.
I heard Cody kind of wants more human friends. Remember that?
What was that?
Cody wants more human friends.
Yeah.
We have
Wait,
a reel about that. You can check it out on our Instagram.
mhm. I don't. Cody has a couple of human friends, but not enough.
Yeah, Cody mostly, while on campus right now, they are mostly just hanging out with other bears that are on campus.
Yeah.
And Holly the Husky.
hmm They're best friends
Yeah.
and rivals, I
What
think.
is your second bear?
Okay, my second bear is a little bit more difficult.
Oh no. If the last one was supposed to be easy, I don't know. I'm going to get this one.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna get this one either. But okay, I I don't have a lot of facts on this. I'm just going off of like the appearance of the bear, okay?
Okay.
This one looks it has a really long tongue,
Okay.
okay? And it has like a yellow, like the whole fur is black, but on the chest area there's like yellow.
Okay. All I'm going to say is that when I was preparing for this, I looked up types of bears, and the list was so long. I was like, I didn't even know there was this many bears. There's a sloth bear. Did you see that one?
I have not no, I haven't seen that one.
Well, that being said, I have no idea what you're talking about, so I need another hint.
Okay. Well, okay, this bear also has really long nails and it kind of looks like a bad mascot or a costume. Like a human wearing a bad bear costume.
Not our mascot, obviously.
Not ours. Our mascot's good.
Our mascot's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Cody. Okay. Okay, where is it like okay, this is what helped me last time. Where does it live?
It lives in the tropical forest of Southeast Asia. They have a really long tongue.
I want to see this image you're looking at. Um, I, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to guess this. Can I get a first letter of it?
Okay,
Am I going too far?
the first letter is the S. S, and so it's like S blank bear.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know this. Okay, okay, I have a question. This is important question. When you were looking up this bear and you found it, was this a bear you already knew of before you looked it up? Or was the discovery the first time when you looked it up?
Okay, so I've seen this bear as a meme on Instagram like a couple of times already, so I knew about it. And I also found it when I was researching, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, a meme. Now I'm curious. I should have made my bears harder because the next one you're gonna guess it like right away. Um, hmm. Okay, so it's a meme. What was a bear that was a meme?
People say it's ugly, but it's kind of cute.
Okay, I need one more hint.
S, the word that starts with S is 3 letters. 3 bear.
Sam bear?
Mm-hmm. It sounds similar to Sam Bear, but
San bear. Okay, what's the last letter?
okay, you're like cheating right now, but it's okay.
Whoa.
Pass.
I'm asking you these questions. I think you can say no to answering them.
Okay, well, I feel bad if you. So, the last letter is N.
Oh, okay, well that doesn't really help. I think I should start naming off vowels now. So we already said sand bear. It's not a sand bear. Sen bear? Sun bear.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sun bear?
Yeah, it's a sun bear.
Never heard of that. Never heard of that.
Look
What
it
is
up.
this meme?
The meme was like basically this bear looks like a human pretending to be a bear.
If I can't look stuff up right now because I'm recording this podcast,
Here.
but I'm definitely gonna look this up pretty soon.
Can I share my screen?
You might be able to. I can share screen.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen and I'll show you the bear.
Okay, so for those watching on YouTube or Instagram, Sharing is sharing us this sun bear that I've never seen before. Supposedly, I don't know. We'll find out. Never seen this. That is a long tongue, though.
Right? Hold on. Let me see if there's like this. It looks like this.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I don't know where I've been all these years. Oh my goodness. Actually, that is kind of ugly, but kind of cute. I love it.
That I saw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, so popular. It's so famous. Okay, well, now that I know that you're being so challenging with these, the next game we play, you cannot even be prepared. But my second bear, I should probably look it up and have better facts because, okay, so I'm going to start with location again. That's where you guessed it last time. It lives in Alaska.
Polar bear?
No.
Oh my gosh. Wait, no? Okay. Well.
No. It's brown, kind of a light brown.
Okay, this is difficult. I don't know a lot of bears.
Okay, so this bear is one of your best friends. I'm going to just say that.
Kodiak bear?
Yes, it's a Kodiak bear.
Yes.
Sherry is one of Cody's best friends. I guess you could say that, right?
Yeah.
You guys are like really close.
Yeah, we're tight.
Yeah, really tight. So I just want to. Okay, wait. I just thought of something. I don't know if I can actually talk about this. This is very like controversial, I guess you could say. But have you ever heard about this? Is something. Okay, wait. So Cody the Crow. We have a lot of crows on campus. Have you been on campus? So supposedly at some point, I was kind of like joking one time. I was like, oh, like what if we changed our mascot to a crow? It was actually a conversation because like Cody the Crow kind of goes.
That's fail right there.
It was immediately shut down. They're like, no, absolutely not. But honestly, I would not be opposed. But I know that we're kind of have fully branded ourselves on this bear.
But Cody, it's literally his name. You can't give his name to some crow. That's rude.
Crows are kind of like dominate our campus. When was the last time you saw a Kodiak bear on campus?
I saw him like I think the last time I was on campus, I saw Cody. Okay.
Okay. True. Well, yes, that was a time that was something that was thought of was Cody the Crow. I actually let me see. I might be out of points here. That was our end. Is that the last part of this episode?
I think so. Yes.
Wow. No. Well, thank you for coming to coming to. You can come, join along. Speaking about coming, if you want to be a part of an episode, there is a form that I'm going to put into our link tree in our Instagram bio at Cascadia_Kodiaks. And you can click that link and it'll take you to a form. And if you want to be on this podcast, kind of like how Alan and Angelina were on this podcast, you can fill out the form and then we will contact you and give you a segment. Great opportunity, super fun. We're super fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
And we would love to meet you. We'd love to hang out with you, ask you some questions, ask you about your favorite, or like, have you seen any crazy things on campus? If you got stuck in any elevators, we'll ask you about that. But we will give you talking points beforehand so you can think about your answers.
Yes. It'll be fun. We
promise. It'll be lots of fun. So I think that's some outro music. Do you hear that?
Oh, it sounds good.
You know what? I actually have absolutely no idea what music it is because I haven't chosen it yet.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's really good, so I trust your judgment.
Okay, thank you. I was gonna, should I make it the same as Kodiak's in quarantine? Like, wait, what is it? How does it go again?
It's like,
Wait, how did it go?
it was like, I don't know, it had like relaxing vibe, but like a news. You know how like
It was kind of, I feel like it was kind of like, was that it? I don't know. Here, listen to it. I'll put a clip in. Okay, we were way off. I'm just saying that just in case.
Wait, hold on, wait. I have it.
Okay.
Okay, listen to this.
Kodiak, and welcome to the season finale of Kodiak's in Quarantine. Okay, there we go. That's the end right there. Well, thank you for coming. I'll see you guys next time, or hear you guys. You'll hear us next time. Bye.
Bye.